Hey, what's up guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to do the Beanie method like a pro. A lot of you guys are requesting a new guide, and my very first video was how to do the Beanie method, and it does not tell you guys everything. So in today's video I'm going to be showing you tips and tricks for both pay to win and free to play players, exactly how to do the method, because a lot of you guys are not getting the point of the Beanie method, and a lot of info in today's video. I promise you, if you watch the end of the video, you will probably be better at the Beanie method. So let's go ahead and get started right away. Thank you for all the support, guys, and maybe we can hit 60K by the end of the year. I love you guys so much, and I'm sorry that I couldn't post a stealing video today, but that is because first of all, I have a very bad, well, pretty bad sore throat right now, and I had a soccer tournament. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with the video. Alright guys, so first of all I'm going to be giving you guys a step-by-step guide on how to go ahead and do the Beanie method in the first place. Now, you can go ahead and look up real Brainrot on your Connect thing, or type it in your search bar and go to friends or whatever, and it is actually on my favorites, and it is called Steal Brainrot's Trading Plaza. This is the exact game, guys. This is the game that I use to go ahead and get all of my private servers. Now, once you join into the game, you just want to go ahead and pull up your sign and say something like this: looking for private servers for admin abuse, I have good stuff. You could do something just like this. You're going to want to sit on the side. You can make the investment of buying this sign right here, but there is only a few left. But yeah, that's what I went ahead and did, and it is very, very easy to get friend requests. And you also want to go to the side, and you can friend all of the top people. Everyone with a lot of time in this game are guaranteed to be scammers, and if you say that you have good stuff like this, they're going to get lured in and send you a friend request. But yeah, I'm just sending a bunch of these people friend requests, and yeah, they're just going to start rolling in over time. This does take a little bit, but after like about 20 minutes, you should be able to have quite a bit of friends, maybe a few hundred if you do it right. Now for step 2, you're going to want to go ahead and go over to your private servers. Check if you have a good amount. If you don't have a good amount, then you might want to look into unfriending like most of your friends list. This is very annoying, but trust me, it is worth it at the end of the day. But yeah, you should have a lot of private servers after doing it. And keep in mind, guys, if the owner is in the server, do not join the server. That defeats the whole point of the Beanie method. The Beanie method is where you join servers with the friends in it, just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and join this server. You can also go ahead and check. The owner is offline. The owner is not in the server, so that is why I'm joining it. And as you can see right here, you could get some free steals right here. But I'm not going to be mean and try and steal that guy's loot, because he looks new. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do the method. I don't know how many times I have to say it. Do not join servers with the owner in it, bro. Alright guys, now let's start to talk about how you can do it as a free-to-play player and a pay-to-win player. First, we will start with the free-to-play players. Now, as a free-to-play player, you don't have very much to work with, and your best friend is rebirths. I really recommend you get to the point where I'm at. You don't need 15, but I recommend like 12 or higher rebirths, because I believe that's when you get like most of the very important stuff. And let me go ahead and show you the loadout. Alright guys, for the loadout, this right here is going to be your best friend. Having the quantum cloner first is always good, because you can just instantly clone in, and you're going to have the grapple hook so that you can click 2 and instantly get over here and clone in. And you also have the beehive and sentry. Now, you could move the beehive and stuff if you would prefer. I recommend always placing the beehive about right here if you're joining a server with one person, because when you wrap around the base, which is what I really recommend you guys do when you're playing during admin abuse and stuff, the admin abuse honestly will stop you from stealing something more than the actual player. I'm not even kidding with you guys. And another very important thing for free-to-play players, you need to be like keeping an eye on when their base like unlocks and stuff. Like if it's the 200 and something seconds, move on from their base and come back when you know you could get in there and almost steal it instantly. Now, for the turret, honestly, I don't recommend you place it near your base. I recommend that once you get over here and you get inside the base, I recommend that you just place the turret right in the middle somewhere over here, like middle or top floor. And obviously, if you guys have a little bit of Robux to spend, the flying carpet is probably like the best value thing in this game. I understand the ammo panel might be very OP and stuff, but you don't really need it unless you want to fully maximize the amount of steals you get. And it is quite a big investment. So I really recommend that you guys, if you can, buy the flying carpet, because it makes it so that with your grappling hook, you can always try and go straight for the second floor. Like, no matter what, that's going to be your gut instinct. You take a quick glance once you get over here. And also having the flying carpet, that is very important, because a lot of times you will bounce off sometimes depending on your avatar. And if you have the flying carpet, which I recommend you put it in 2 and move everything over a slot, you can just fly over here and there's no issues. And you can also use the flying carpet to get stuff from this floor right here. So yeah, that is very, very helpful. But yeah, remember, beehive right here, turret in the middle, and keeping an eye on when the base unlocks is extremely important. It's going to take a lot of practice, and I understand that it is going to be nowhere near as good as the pay-to-play, pay-to-win methods. But that's just how it is. Like, games like this have stuff that just fully upgrade your game, and it makes any sort of method just seem pay-to-win. But trust me, you can get some very good steals by using the free-to-play method. I'll show one of the very good steals right now. This guy stole a 1 billion a second toilet just by playing smart, waiting for the base to unlock, and placing his beehive and stuff. Now let's talk about if you are a pay-to-play player or pay-to-win. Pay-to-win is basically where you go ahead and buy stuff like the flying carpet, the admin commands, and you have Robux to open bases. This is how you can maximize the loot you get. Yes, the free-to-play method, you can get some stuff, but it is a little bit more time-consuming, and you will not maximize the amount of stuff you get. Now, what stuff do I recommend you buy? Between the admin panel and the flying carpet, I recommend you guys buy the flying carpet. Flying carpet is extremely important. If you don't want to have the risk of having the grappling hook maybe miss or hit you down or anything like that, then the flying carpet is very useful. As soon as you spawn in, you fly to the base. You just fly straight to the base and you check it out, examine it real quick, and the flying carpet is beyond useful. And guys, this is going to be my loadout right here. For the method, I really recommend you guys have rebirths because the quantum cloner is very, very important. And having swap in my loadout is actually very important as well, because sometimes you need to swap right back into the action. So just 4 and then swap instantly. It's very, very simple. And then you could obviously replace the laser gun. I have that for no reason. I have this here for no reason, this for no reason, this for no reason. Grapple hook, I do click 9 a lot. I'm just more used to instantly clicking 9 and going. But you guys can put that in another number if that's more helpful. 5 actually might be pretty good, but I'm just not very used to it. But yeah, you could also do invisibility cloak. That could be very helpful sometimes. Now guys, let me give you some tips on using the admin panel. If you don't have the admin panel, then you can skip to the number on screen. But I'm just going to be going over some very useful tips that will almost guarantee you the steal rather than fumbling. I know I've fumbled a few times in my videos, and I've fumbled so many times that I haven't shown before. But for the most part, I get a lot of my loot using these combos. First of all guys, going straight into the base and cloning in. If you have the broom, if I can see in the corner of my eye that they're either very close and near my base or somewhere completely different, it is smart to instantly control and take them away. And then right after the control, you go ahead and rocket. And then after the rocket, you can do ragdoll jail. because the ragdoll will make sure that the person is stuck in the jail. Sometimes the jail, they will glitch out of it and they will just walk right through it. Like they'll drop down and walk straight across. And that makes the jail completely useless. So don't do like jail and then ragdoll, because sometimes that helps them seep through the bottom of the jail. And obviously inverse is always very helpful if you hit it like last second stuff. And spamming these is also very helpful. That honestly really scared me. I didn't know I had my volume on. But the Tim Cheese jump scare, it fogs up their screen. And then in combination, you can also have the tiny, which makes them move, like have a weird drift. As you can see by my account right here, I'm just trying to spin in circles and I'm like moving in random places. Like, what is happening? So yeah, tiny is also very underrated. And guys, I know I said you should probably use the control, and I almost never use it. That's because use it at your own risk. A lot of the times it can give them enough time to go ahead and get their main account online, or the friend tells the main account to get online, and the main guy can just go ahead and get enough time to block you. So that's why I do a faster method, which is basically just rocket first every time. Every single time I rocket first. And then I either do ragdoll jail, or just like I jail and then try and spam all my commands. I recommend you do ragdoll jail. But yeah, in a lot of my videos I instantly go rocket, ragdoll inverse, and then I jail a little bit later. I'm just very used to that, and it's worked for me a lot, but it honestly isn't the very best way. So go ahead and use the thing that I just talked about. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I really hope this helped you guys out, and I hope you guys aren't mad at me for not being able to make the admin abuse steal video for you guys. But I promise a lot more new videos and stuff are to come, and I have a lot of very good video ideas and plans. And thank you so much for everything, guys. Seriously love you guys, and I'll see you later. Peace.